Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Baseball League has reached August 17th of year 3 of the FSBL. The playoff push is among us as the sun goes down here over Fenway Park in Boston, where the first place Boston Red Sox host the bane of their existence the past 2 years. The Cleveland Indians, the tribe, have taken the Red Sox down in the postseason each of the first 2 years of the FSBL. The Red Sox now will hope to keep the Indians out of the postseason. Starting for the Red Sox, Dutch Leonard, 10-8, a 3.62 earned run average. To this point on the year, Leonard, the lefty, will face a very tough Cleveland lineup, but the Indians right now currently are 2 games out of a playoff spot. The surging Toronto Blue Jays hold the second wild card, Cleveland trying to chase them down. Kenny Lofton, batting .287, will step in to lead things off for the Indians. Appreciate you joining me here on this early Friday afternoon. Sports Time Machine, Big Clue, how are you, gentlemen? Good to see you as always. Hope this finds you well. 1-0 the count. Leonard delivers. Lofton pulled it. Foul outside first. The count goes to 1-1. Leonard rocks and fires. Lofton dunks one out in the center. Going out on it. Dobie Moore tracks it down. Nice play by Moore out in shallow center. Puts it away, and Lofton is set aside. We're underway here at Fenway. Your Indians lineup: Lofton, Lajoie, and Jose Ramirez, Dobie, Manny Ramirez, and Jim Thome, Victor Martinez, Michael Brantley, and Ray Chapman. Chapman, a miserable season, but his last 10 games starting to show a few signs of waking it up. Here's the Poe and Lajoie. Lajoie batting .274. He's been terrible in Cleveland, only hitting .211, but he's hit .332 on the road. 19 homers, 53 RBIs for Lajoie. At the moment, Sports Time Machines is, I'm hoping the Yankees are the #1 wild card, at least at the moment. That's exactly where they sit. They've led this division for most of the year. They've had a little bit of a rough go lately, playing against bad competition as Lajoie grounds out to Bobby Doerr for the second out. The Yankees have dropped 5 of 6 to the Rays this month, and they've dropped the first 2 of a 3-game set to the Orioles. And that's what's let Boston climb ahead of them. Here's Jose Ramirez, just a fantastic season for the Indians' third baseman. .328, 17 homers, 70 RBIs. Power numbers have kind of halted a bit after a big stretch early, but Ramirez still keeping that average up at .328. He's flipped spots in the order with Manny Ramirez. He's now hitting 5th. Manny has started to get hot. He's up to 30 homers now. Ramirez fouled this one off. The count goes to 0-2. Sounds like 2024. Yeah, the Yankees are getting their lunch served to them lately. I mean, Soto and Judge are so good, but they just have nothing else right now. So that's going to be a struggle for them. If you throw Soto or Judge a strike at this point, you should be demoted. So 1-2 the count as Leonard works to Jose Ramirez. 2 outs here in the top of the first. We're just underway here at Fenway. Spitball misses down and away. 2-2 offering from Leonard. Fastball misses up high, and the count goes full. Larry Dobie waits in the on-deck circle for the try. Leonard rocks and fires. Misses outside with another spitball for ball 4. It's a 2-out walk for Jose Ramirez. That'll bring up Larry Dobie. Dobie .281 so far on the season. Breaking ball from Leonard, misses outside. 30 homers, 71 ribbies for Dobie. Another fine campaign, riding an 8-game hitting streak. Leonard checks Ramirez over at first. Ramirez can steal a bag if you're not paying attention. That one misses outside. It's 2-0. Ooh, spitball there, dives low. There you see Manny Ramirez in the on-deck circle. Average is low this year, but again, he does have 30 homers once again. Fastball misses up high, so after retiring the first two, it's back-to-back walks issued here by Dutch Leonard. Not what you want to do with Manny Ramirez stepping into the box. There you see that average, 253 from Manny. That one misses down low. 30 homers, 73 RBIs. Ramirez has been up over a 900 OPS each of his first two seasons. He's down to 824 this year. Certainly respectable. But also certainly a backslide for Manny. I see Jose Ramirez on second, 16 steals. Can't imagine they'll have him steal third with Manny at the plate. 2-0 the count. Leonard deals. Manny swings at it. Fouls it off. Count goes to 2-1. That one is right in there, and the count is even at 2 apiece. Crowd here at Fenway starting to make some noise, trying to urge Dutch Leonard through this first inning. A little bit of trouble. Curveball misses away. And Tomei waits in the on-deck circle for Cleveland. Leonard fighting himself a little bit here in this first inning. 3-2 pitch. Runners will be in motion. Manny, line shot to right field. That's going to be extra bases. 1 run will score. Manny going for 2. 2 runs will come around. It's a 2-run double for Manny Ramirez. And the Indians have struck here in the first. It's 2-0 try. 20th double of the year for Manny. And Leonard letting that count get full. Not getting ahead of hitters, and Manny knew he was going to get a pitch he could drive, and he did it. So now, here's Tomei. Tomei batting .304. Ball there, trickles that one foul. .23 homers, 61 RBIs. Top 6, 7 in this Indians order. Very hard to navigate. That's why they are the reigning American League champs. And a good heater there. Tomei misses. Strikes out to end the inning, and the side is retired. But Manny is Manny. 2-run double gets the Tribe on the board. Head to the bottom of the first here at Fenway. Indians 2, Red Sox coming up. On the mound for the Tribe, Mel Harder, 5-2 with 3.55 earned run average. Harder was down in the minors for a good portion of the year, got the call up, and has done a nice job since then. Here's Dolby Moore. Moore batting .269, 14 homers, 44 RBIs, and Moore, the rookie, playing a fine shortstop this year for Boston as well. Harder rocks and fires, and first pitch swinging, and Dolby Moore grounds a single through the right-hand side. So 1 pitch in, the Red Sox have a base runner as Dolby Moore singles through the hole. Here's Mookie Betts. Fastball, ooh, that's a generous call there. Up and in. Betts .279, 29 homers, 65 runs batted in. That pitch is going to be there all night. Hitters may have a hard time. Slider misses down low. It's 1-1. That one is in there. Count goes to 1-2. Carter gets the sign from Victor Martinez. Comes inside to Betts, and another one on the corner. That is two borderline pitches inside to righties. Take note if that's how the strike zone plays out for the rest of this one. That is a borderline at best strike to ring up Mookie Betts. One down, here's Ted Williams. Williams batting .321, good for fifth in the American League. 30 homers, 77 RBIs. That OPS just shy of 1,000 for the Splendid Splinter. Carter deals and strike at the knees. It's 0-2. Williams closing in on 100 career home runs. He's got 98. 100 Homer Club entered August with 12 members here in the almost 3-year history of the FSBL. Fastball, Williams fouls it off. The count goes to 0-2. Williams ground ball. Could be two. Lajoie flips to Chapman onto first. 4-6-3 double play. And the side is retired. Carter gets Williams to put it on the ground. And he gets out of a base runner situation. We won't even call it trouble when they're not in scoring position yet. We head to the top of the second. Indians 2, Red Sox nothing. Here's Victor Martinez. Martinez, an all-star this year. 270, 12 homers, 51 RBIs. We're looking ahead. The next to last weekend of the season. Martinez smacks one down to first. Youkilis takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Indians and Yankees. We're about a month away from that. That'll be game of the week. Potentially with the American League East. Division lead on the line. Those two have been tight all season. Red Sox currently in front. Here's Michael Brantley. Brantley batting .227. Fastball misses off the plate. It's 1-0. Leonard gets the sign from Baratek. Leonard retired the first two men to face him, then walked a pair before Manny Ramirez hit a 2-run double. Retired the first man here in the second. 2-1 as he works to Brantley. Leonard winds and fires, gets Brantley to chase, swings over the top of that one, and the count goes to 2-2. Baratek sets up away. Leonard goes away. Brantley gets a piece of it, fouls it well into the seats down the left field. Ground ball foul. Two and two the count. Brantley, one hopper to second. Dorr has it. Throws to first, and there's two away. So that'll bring up Ray Chapman. Chapman, as we mentioned, a very tough season. 220, 618 OPS. Chapman was actually demoted briefly. Then came back up, and they didn't get any production from anybody else they put at shortstop too. And Andres Jimenez is currently out with an injury. Chapman came back up then. Him and Frank Duffy have shared shortstop duty since then. But Duffy is hit even worse than Chapman. So Chapman started to get a bulk of the playing time once more, figuring he'll at least give them sure defense. Tries to hold up there. That's a strike on the outside corner. The count goes to 0-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Leonard fans Chapman. So a 1-2-3 second, Leonard bounces back after a rough first. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Indians 2, Red Sox nothing. Here's Reggie Smith, and Smith has had a great season. 309, 26 homers, 74 runs batted in.
Reggie Smith.
Certainly see Smith getting some perhaps down ballot MVP votes. 1-0 delivery from Harder. Smith skies it to center. Lofton camped out. Puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Harry Hooper.
So that'll bring up Harry Hooper. Hooper batting .247, 10 homers, 36 runs batted in. Hooper, if you recall, in last year's postseason was chock full of big pinch hits for the Red Sox. Dribbles this one up to first. Harder going to cover. Tomei flips to him. Hooper's set aside. There's 2 men down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5.
So that'll bring up Youkilis, .279, 11 homers, 24 RBI. First pitch here from Harder. At the knees for strike 1. Mel Harder is throwing very well to this point, keeping the ball down. Just well advised against this Red Sox lineup. Fastball there, Youkilis misses, and he's ahead 0-2. Harder looks in, Martinez sets the sign. Slider down low, Youkilis lays off. Ground ball pulled back. Count goes to 1-2. Harder rocks and fires. This is down low. 2-2 the count. There's the pitch. Youkilis fouls off another. Was trying to battle here against Mel Harder. Here's the 2-2 offer. Youkilis weakly hit out to second. Lajoie puts it away, and the side is retired. So Harder wins the battle. We'll head to the top of the third here in Boston. Lofton, Lajoie, and Jose Ramirez due up. Indians lead it 2-0. Here's Kenny Lofton.
Leading off
Lofton lined out his first time up.
center fielder, number 7.
Red Sox have taken the first 2 games of this 4-game series. Curveball's in there for a called strike. Tracy Lofton tied for 8th in the hits in the American League. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-1. It delivers right down the middle, and the count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball, Lofton slashes it in the hole to short. Moore has it, gets rid of it quickly. Nicely done there by Dobie Moore. With the speedy Kenny Lofton heading down the baseline. And there's one away. Here's Lajoie. Lajoie grounded out his first time up. Hit fastball, Lajoie fouls it off. Lajoie has been good for the Indians over these first 3 years, but the Tribe still feel there's another level for Lajoie to reach that he hasn't reached as of yet. Hammers that one down to first, but right at Youkilis, he takes it to the bag himself. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose
That'll bring
Ramirez.
up Jose Ramirez. Ramirez walked his first time up, came around to score on the Manny Ramirez double. Fastball misses up high. That one at the knees. Ball strike there. It's 1-1. Fastball. That one misses down low. Leonard wants to know where it was. Get that necklace off of Dutch Leonard. I think Dutch Leonard was rocking gold chains when he played. Two 2-1 offering. Ramirez out in front of it. The count goes to 2-2. This is down and away. 3-2. Larry Doby waits in the on-deck circle. This is how the Tribes rally in the first got started. 2 outs. Ramirez walked, Doby walked, and then Manny doubled. 3-2 pitch here to Jose Ramirez. He pulls it foul. And we'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Ramirez pops it up. Foul going into the seats down the right field line. Leonard delivers. Ramirez pulls it outside of third and foul. Leonard looking for that put-away pitch. He hasn't found it as of yet. 3-2 offering again. Misses inside. Ball 4. Jose Ramirez works out the walk. His second walk of the game. Third free pass issued by Leonard. And here's Larry Doby. Doby has the other one of those. E2 came around to score on the Manny Ramirez double in the first. That spitter is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Leonard looks in, gets the sign from Paratek, throws over to first. Ramirez gets back. Pitch out. Ramirez doesn't go. Count is 1-1. Another throw over. Ramirez dives back in. One and one the count. Leonard throws over again. So very concerned with Jose Ramirez over at first. 16 steals on the year. Ramirez, like I said, can run. Not a big stealer. Leonard trying to keep him tight. 1-1 pitch. Misses down low. It's 2-1 as our good friend Dwayne March joins us. How are you there, Dwayne? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Check out Dwayne's terrific channel for loads of baseball action, as well as some NASCAR. Doby turns that fastball around, but foul. The count goes to 2-2. Throw over to first. Ramirez dives back in. Leonard fires. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Doby doesn't agree, but he can go tell it to his teammates in the dugout. Leonard fans them to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Tribe. Here's Bobby Dorr. Rough season for Dorr. Dorr batting only .223. They've waited for him to get hot, and it just hasn't happened. 11 homers, 42 RBI. Shot there down the right field line, slices into the seats. Stricken foul. 0-2 the count. Harder delivers. Ooh, close pitch on the slider. All the ball outside. 1-2 the offering. Swung on and missed. Sinker down low. Door swings over the top of it for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Harder has done a terrific job painting corners and keeping the ball down here in the early going. Here's Larry Gardner, and Gardner, since being called up, has been sensational for the Sox. 384, 5 homers, 10 RBIs, and OPS up over 1,000. He's got, I think it's 75, 80 at bats at this point. Playing just against righties. Jimmy Collins playing against lefties. First on Red Sox is deceptive, as it doesn't have anywhere near the number of at-bats necessary. Slider doesn't slide, it stays away. It's 2-1. Harder rocks and fires. Curveball, big looping one from Harder. He hasn't broken out too many of those so far, but he fools Gardner badly. And the count goes to 2-2. Looks in, Gardner, ground ball to short. Chapman has it. Throw over to first, and there's 2 away. Another ground ball out for Mel Harder. I believe there's only been 1 fly ball out to this point. Here's Jason Varitek. Varitek, 205, 1 homer, 15 RBI. Varitek had a miserable start to the season, then got hurt, then was deposited down in the minors for a bit. But there's Rick Farrell didn't produce, Christian Vasquez didn't produce, and Varitek. Leadership is switch hitting ability. Get him back up on the roster. Him and Vasquez will kind of share time with each other here for the time being, with the hope that one of them gets hot. Varitek slaps this one down to third. Ramirez on the backhand. Long throw gets him. And the side is retired. So Mel Harder continues to get the Red Sox to put it into the ground. We're a third of the way through at Fenway. 2-0 Cleveland as we head to the fourth. Stepping up, the man with the big hit of this one so far, Manny Ramirez. A 2-run double. Even in a down season, Ramirez up to 75 RBIs to go with those 30 homers. Spitball from Dutch Leonard, misses down low. And he has struck out a lot more this year than he has in the first 2 years. That's certainly a contributing factor. Did that batting average. Shot the other way, but foul. One offering from Dutch Leonard. Breaking ball, Manny jacks it, but foul. That's a tracer into the foul seats down the left field line. The count goes to 1-2. Spit ball down low, and he gets a piece. If you're wondering how I'm saying that, there's not actually a spitball in the game. The old-time pitchers, guys who threw spitballs, I needed to assign them a pitch. I decided to assign them the splitter because it felt like the motion that probably best replicated a spitball. So that's what I ended up giving them. If there were guys who were really exclusive spitball pitchers, I'd give them a couple. I'd give them a splitter, and then I'd give them like a screwball or something like that also. And he fouls that one off. That pitch was not where Leonard wanted it. He got lucky with that one. Fell high down the middle. 2-2 offering. Curveball misses down low, and it's 3-2. And Tomei waits in the on-deck circle. Leonard delivers. Manny, ground ball, one hopper. Nice pick there on the backhand by Bobby Doerr. Throws Ramirez away for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
So here's Tomei. Tomei struck out his first time up. Deck puts down the sign. Miss there. Nancy Tomei, third in the American League in walks. Oh, another beauty out there on the outside corner at the knees. There is nothing Jim Tomei can do with that pitch if Dutch Leonard hits that spot. Fastball swung on and missed. Down goes Tomei. 2 men down here in the fourth. Top 100 track coaches. Okay, if you say so. Here's Victor Martinez. Spitball in there for a called strike. Martinez rounded out his first time up. Shot there, fouled off, and the count goes to 0-2. Leonard ahead of Martinez. Here's the pitch. The ball misses inside. Comes the 1-2 offering from Dutch Leonard. Ground ball to short. Toby Moore has it. Throws across the diamond, and the side is retired. So Leonard has settled in nicely after that first inning. Now the Red Sox will try to break through against Mel Harder. More Betts and Williams due up for the Red Sox here at Fenway as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Toby Moore. Moore is 6 for 10 so far in the series.
Not shortstop.
He's got the only hit so far for the Sox in this one. Slider misses away. It's 1-0. There's a pitch. Moore out to left on the run. Brantley puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 50.
So that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Betts struck out his first time up. 4 for 8, 2 homers, 4 RBIs thus far in the series. And this is the third game of a 4-game set. The Sox have taken the first 2. Sinker misses away. Ed Williams waits in the on-deck circle for Boston. Slider misses away. It's 2-0. Harder rocks and fires in there for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Harder into the windup. And there again. So he's battled back. He has the count now at 2-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-0 Cleveland. Harder delivers. Betts tries to hold up. They stay. He went. Strike 3, and down goes Mookie Betts. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Ted Williams. Williams grounded out his first time up. First pitch in there to strike at the knees. Williams has cracked the top 10 in RBIs now, in addition to being 5th in batting average. Hits that one hard with foul. Harder is ahead of him 0-2. Williams hit into a double play that first time. Boston's done nothing since. 0-2 pitch from Harder, misses down low. Harder rocks and fires. 1-2 pitch. Williams rounds it outside first, and he'll stay alive. 1-2 offering from Mel Harder. Breaking ball. Williams gets a piece. One and 2 the count. On the outside corner, strike 3 called at the knees. Williams letting the ump know he does not agree. But that pitch has been there for both pitchers to this point. We head to the fifth here at Fenway, 2-0 Cleveland. Here's Michael Brantley to open things up in the top of the fifth. He's 0 for 1.
Number 4.
Leonard delivers. Brantley first pitch swinging. Grounder to second. Door has it. It was the first. There's one away.
The bat, number 13.
Hey, you see. Talking about Cleveland trying to chase down the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays surging, have that second wild card spot. Josh Gibson, the rookie, has gotten scalding hot for the Blue Jays. 7 RBIs in their win yesterday. Batting average still not where Gibson wants it, but the power numbers have started to come in a flurry over the last 2 months. Oh, that's a borderline pitch on the outside corner. So the inside corner to righties has been there for both pitchers. The outside corner seems to be getting squeezed a little bit. 2-0 as Leonard works to Chapman, who fouls this one off. Leonard rocks and fires. And foul to the right-hand side as well, into the photo booth. Two. Leonard winds and deals. Swung on and missed. Spitball there from Dutch Leonard. Chapman swings over the top of it, and there's 2 away. So again, Leonard has settled in. He hasn't allowed a hit since the first, since the Ramirez double. Unfortunately for him, he walked 2 guys prior to that. Those 2 runs scored, and that's where we stand at the moment. Here's Kenny Lofton. Lofton's 0 for 2. He is lined out and grounded out. 40 stolen bases for the Indian center fielder. Currently leads the American League. Fouls that one off. 1-1. Trying to hold off Ricky Henderson of the A's, who has led the league in each of the first 2 seasons of the FSBL. Breaking ball there on the outside corner. It's 1-2. Henderson only had like 4 stolen bases at the end of April. He's picked it up since then. But Lofton got a nice jump start over that first month of the season. Not sure why Ricky wasn't running. He's had a great year for him. Lofton pulls this one down the right field line. Betts gives chase. Nice job by Mookie to track that one down in the right field corner. Side retired. We're midway through at Fenway. We got a good pitcher's duel going here. Cleveland leads it 2-0. Here's Reggie Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up.
The center fielder, Reggie Smith.
Breaking ball from Harder. Misses inside. Reggie Smith, .561 slugging percentage. Good for 9th in the American League. Curve ball there gets him. It's 1-1. Smith pokes that one the other way, out of the reach of Chapman. It's an opposite field single for Reggie Smith. Second hit of the game for Boston. Good job there by Smith, just taking what Harder gave him to work with. So the Sox have the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Harry Hooper. Hooper grounded out his first time up. There you see the Red Sox alien. If I remember right, Orbit is his name, I think. I don't know why they have an alien guy. I guess they're not going to have a sock dancing around on the dugout, so I get it. Kinda. First pitch here to Hooper. Takes it for a called strike. The 1 pitch. Hooper yanks that one foul. So Harder's ahead of him, 0-2. And Harder has done a great job painting the corners and keeping the ball down in the zone to this point. Goes up high there, and Hooper cranks it foul. Tried to mix things up a little bit. Hooper jumped on it, but got out in front. Shot in the hole. Chapman diving, stop to second for one. Turn by Lajoie, won't be in time. Lajoie got taken out hard there by Reggie Smith, but a beautiful play by Ray Chapman at short. Hooper tries to repeat what Reggie Smith did. This time Chapman can get there. Beautiful play by Ray Chapman. Lajoie hits the deck hard. Hooper gets down there. Nothing dirty about the slide. That's just good hard baseball. One down. Here's Youkilis. Curveball is in there for a called strike. Youkilis lined out his first time up. 5 for 7 so far in the series. Harder, a little bit deliberately that time, delivers. Runner goes, throw down to second is not in time. It's a stolen base for Harry Hooper, his 17th of the season. Hooper got a good jump on that one. So the Sox have a runner in scoring position. 1-1 the count to Youkilis. Ground ball down to first. Comey will take it to the bag himself. Runner moves up to third, but now there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bobby Doorman.
So that'll bring up Bobby Doerr. As we mentioned, Doerr struggling so far this season. Struck out his first time up. That average is down at 222. Harder from the set. First pitch breaking ball, and Bobby Doerr deep to left field, and we're tied here at Fenway. Bobby Doerr cranks one over the monster. Curveball from Harder hangs up, and Doerr hangs it out. 12th home run of the season for Bobby Doerr, who absolutely crushes that ball. Well over the monster. 2-run jack, Bobby Doerr. He's greeted by Harry Hooper and company at home. And we're deadlocked at 2 here in Boston. Belt high curveball, and Doerr knew it as soon as he hit it. That is not getting cheated. So Boston gets to Harder with authority finally. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. We're deadlocked at 2. Here's Larry Gardner. He's 0 for 1, grounded out back in the 3rd. Ground ball back up the middle. It's a base hit. Two-out single there for Larry Gardner. He goes back through the box, and that'll bring up Jason Varitek. How a Red Sox fan would say, door opens and shuts the door. Al, one of the greats. One of the guys who got me into doing this. Him and Chris Logan. So always have a fond place for those two gentlemen. Tied to this hobby. Here's Varitek. He's 0 for 1. Pulls that one foul. One and one the count. Delivers. Varitek ground ball to short. Chapman has it. Goes the short way. The Lajoie for the force, and this side is retired. But Bobby Doerr's 2-run homer ties things up at 2 apiece as we head to the 6th here at Fenway. We got a good one. And one of the big rivalries in the FSBL this has turned into. The Indians have dispatched of the Red Sox in each of the last 2 postseasons. Red Sox hoping to keep Cleveland out of the postseason, or at least contribute to that here today. So Leonard, who's been fantastic since the 1st, opens up the 6th, facing Napoleon Lajoie. First pitch fastball in for a called strike. Spitball misses down and in. 1-1 the count. Leonard delivers. Way fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. Leonard at 86 pitches. He has run some deep counts to this point. Overall, you certainly can't complain about the performance Dutch Leonard has given to this point. Lajoie grounds out the door for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's walked both times up so far. He has been overtaken for the batting lead in the American League. Al Kaline and Joe Mauer have surpassed him, but still a terrific season for Ramirez. 328. First pitch from Leonard in there for a strike. Oxen fires, misses down low. One pitch, fastball down low. Ramirez pounds it into the dirt. The count goes to 1-2. High fastball, Ramirez lays off. Red Sox rotation has started to come around. First half of the year, it was Pedro Martinez and not much else. Good curveball there. Ramirez goes down swinging for the second out here in the 6th.
Now batting.
Leonard has started to come around. The trade of Dwight Evans to the Royals for Wade Davis and Charlie Leibrandt has worked out so far. Both pitchers have been very good. Evans has been solid for the Royals as well. But you have to give something to get something. Line shot here by Dolby in the center. Smith drifts towards the gap, puts it away, and the side is retired. So another good inning for Dutch Leonard. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Moore, Betts, and Williams due up for the Sox. We're tied at 2. Here's Dolby Moore, 1 for 2. He singled back in the first. That was the only hit that the Sox had got.
Number 22.
Till the door homer. Moore lays down the bunt, bunts it down. Fly ball. Right field. Dolby drifts over. Puts it away for out number 1. Again, when you see Negro Leaguers like Dolby Moore in the league, if you happen to be unfamiliar, this is kind of a franchise stars league with a twist. I created all these players. I have my ratings formulas. I developed all the ratings for everybody. But this franchise stars format is designed to have a career mode, franchise mode. It's designed to go on for many, many years. Each franchise has a 100-player master pool. 40 players were randomly chosen from that 100-player pool to be a team's starting 40 for year 1. The remaining guys will all enter through the rookie draft in subsequent years. 4 of the remaining 60 players from that 100-player pool, plus 1 random Negro Leaguer, will also join each franchise each year. Dolby Moore was taken by the Red Sox. Betts turns this one foul. The count goes to 2-2. Franchise starts football league format operates exactly the same way. Betts high fly ball to left. That ball's carrying. May hit off the monster, and it does. High off the monster. Lofton plays it well, but Mookie Betts has a 1-out double. Not sure he missed a long ball by much. We'll see if this angle gives us a better idea. Betts cranks this one out there. High on the wall. He did not miss a go-ahead home run by very much. He'll settle for the double. Here's Ted Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. 1 out. The lead run is on second. Sinker misses off the plate. It's 1-0. Williams has been excellent in the first 2 years of the FSBL, but he's taken another step forward this season. He's been his best of the three. 2-0 as Harder works to Williams. Slider off the plate, 3-0. Reggie Smith waits in the on-deck circle. That's on second is the go-ahead run. 3-0 pitch from Harder. Williams swings and misses. Oh boy, you're not going to see Williams swing 3-0 and not at least connect very often. 3-1 pitch. Banged up the middle. It's a base hit for Ted Williams. Betts will come around third. He'll score easily. Ted Williams with the RBI single. And the Red Sox take a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the sixth. We mentioned earlier that Williams has gotten into the top 10 in RBIs. Swung and missed on 3-0. He does not miss that one. Right back up the box. 3-2 Sox. Here's Reggie Smith. Sinker there. Not sure if that was a called strike or they say Smith went, but regardless, the count is 0-1. Harder delivers. Smith down the left field line. That'll slice foul into the seats. And the count goes to 0-2. Harder delivers. Smith, hard shot to short, right at Chapman. 6-4-3 double play, and that'll end the inning. So a tailor-made double play ball wraps up the sixth, but not before Ted Williams comes through with the RBI single to give the Red Sox a 3-2 lead as we head to the seventh here at Fenway. Manny Ramirez 1 for 2 with a 2-run double in the first. The Indians don't have a hit since. Dutch Leonard has been able to bear down and been terrific. He's at 93 pitches at this point. Manny, first pitch, grounds it foul. Now that it's the seventh, I'll start getting a little bit involved in bullpen action. All right, they do have bullpen action going. That's what I wanted to see. But they shouldn't have two righties going as of yet. They should have a righty and a lefty going. Bergmeier's their only lefty. So maybe you want to save Bergmeier for later on. But you pitch Papelbon in the ninth anyway. We're going to sit Tom Brewer down. And warm up Tom Bergmeier just in case. Yeah, not really in a problem right now. Leonard is cruising. Just want to make sure they have guys set. 0-1 pitch to Manny. Up and in. Fastball misses. It's 1-1. Are the right-hander, Bergmeier the lefty. Leonard delivers. Spitball misses down and away. 2-1 the count here, a possible playoff preview. We've seen this matchup the past 2 years. Another spitball, that one Manny swings over the top of. 2-2 the count. Leonard delivers. Off the outside corner. That's a good pitch. Manny doesn't chase, though. Here you see Jim Thome in the on-deck circle. 3-2 offering from Leonard. Manny fouls it off. The 3-2 offering again. Manny pulls it to short. Moore has it on the backhand, throws the first. There's one away. So down goes Manny Ramirez. That'll bring up Jim Thome. Thome is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. Fastball at the top of the zone, but called a strike. Shot. Diving stop. Oh, beautiful play by Moore. Gets up, fires the first, and he gets Tomei. What a play by Dobie Moore. Tomei, that looked like it was earmarked for center, but Moore lays out, gets up, whirls, and fires to throw out Jim Tomei and rob him of a base hit. Beautifully done by Dobie Moore. That's beautiful stuff. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Here's Victor Martinez. Martinez pops it up. Foul ground, drifting onto the roof of the dugout for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch coming here from Dutch Leonard. Ooh. Borderline pitch on that outside corner. Fall the ball. It's 1-1. That one misses. It's 2-1. Shot the other way. Fouling in the seats. Two and 2 the count. Curveball down in the dirt. Michael Brantley waits in the on-deck circle. Martinez gets on. I'm not sure Brantley will hit for himself. 3-2 pitch misses up high for ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk to Victor Martinez. That's going to be it. And I know the pitch count is up there, but a little bit surprised Leonard doesn't get a little more rope. But they're going to take Leonard out and turn it over to the bullpen. A terrific start here from Dutch Leonard. Gave up the 2-run double to Manny Ramirez in the first. And they are going to go to Tom Bergmeyer. 11-1. A 2.05 ERA out of the bullpen in 57 appearances. Bergmeyer, who was sensational last postseason, has had a terrific regular season here as well. He comes in, but he's not going to face Michael Brantley. So righty bats, it's O'Neill. Don't want to use the other catcher, so it's Frank Duffy or Keltner. Duffy has been terrible. So Ken Keltner is going to get the call to pinch hit here from Michael Brantley.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting.
Keltner, the rookie, 250, 3 homers, 8 RBIs in a bench role. Mike says modern day Phil Regan is Bergmeyer. Yeah, he's been really, really good. He was great in the postseason for them last year too. Yeah, he's done a good job. One 0 offering from Bergmeyer. Tinker is in there for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Fastball misses down low. And you know what? I'm going to make a move I should have made. Wow. Should have made when I did that. If you're going to bring in a pinch hitter, there's no reason to keep Victor Martinez as your runner on first. Martinez is atrociously slow. So 17, you're going to use Jameson in the field. But the game sometimes acts weird. Man, they don't have much speed at all. All right, we're going to let Branch Russell handle the running duties here for Victor Martinez. Branch Russell just acquired in a trade with the Mariners.
Your attention, please.
There you go. That's better. No reason. Again, you're hoping for a shot into the gap here by Keltner, so there's no reason to have slow-footed Victor Martinez still on the bases. 2-1, the count here as Bergmeyer works to Keltner. Fouls that one back, and the count goes to 2-2. Appreciate anybody tuning in here on this early Friday afternoon. Kindly hit that like button if you haven't as of yet. YouTube loves that. And thus, so do I. And if you have not subscribed as of yet, I hope you will consider doing so. 2-2 the count. Bergmeyer working to Keltner. There's the pitch. This is outside. It's 3-2. Ray Chapman waits on deck. Branch Russell will take off here. 3-2, 2 outs. Bergmeyer trying to get out of it. It's Keltner. Line shot in the center. That's a base hit. Smith cuts it off. Russell will make it to third. Runners at the corners. So good job by Ken Keltner. And now the tying run is 90 feet away. That was scalded off the bat by Keltner. Here's Ray Chapman. Chapman is 0 for 2. Fastball at the knees for strike one. Bergmeyer from the set. Chapman fouls it off, and now Bergmeyer's ahead of him 0-2. So now Bergmeyer's got some room to work here. Comes to the set, crowd at Fenway into it. 0-2 pitch. Off the plate. Fastball misses. It's 1-2. Delivers again. Chapman fouls it down the right-hand side to stay alive. Count holds at 1-2. Runners at the corner. Bergmeyer delivers. Chapman pops it up. Gardner's underneath it on the grass. Puts it away. The side is retired. Bergmeyer gets out of the jam. And the Red Sox get through the top of the seventh. Seventh inning stretch time here at Fenway. A frustrated Ray Chapman expresses his irritation with that pop-up. Steve O'Neill will come in to catch for Cleveland. Charlie Jameson will take over in left field for the Tribe. Mel Harder will stay in. He's only at 76 pitches. Harder has thrown well here. He'll face Harry Hooper. Fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Hooper squares the bunt and bunts it foul. Jonathan Papelbon leads the American League in saves with 40. He's tied with Detroit's John Hiller. He'll get the ninth. We'll see how the Red Sox try to bridge the way to the eighth. Through the eighth, I should say. 1-2 the count. Sinker misses away. It's 2-2. Carter rocks and fires. Breaking ball. Hooper dunks this one out into the gap in left center. That's going to get down. It's a blue base hit for Harry Hooper. Thought about going for two, but he holds on at first with the blue base hit. So Hooper dunks one in there. Leadoff man is on, and that's going to be it for Mel Harder. So a good job from Harder, but he leaves right now on the losing side of this. 3-2 Boston, bottom of the seventh. Harder makes the long walk back to the dugout. Coming in, here's Joe Smith. 6-2 with 3.47 earned run average and 57 appearances. Smith, a side armor, good at getting the ground ball. Cleveland would love to dial one up here. Here's Youkilis. Youkilis is 0 for 2. In a good series, though, he's going to stay in and face Smith. Fastball misses up and in. Throw over to first. And the runner gets back. Smith delivers. Fastball at the top of the zone. It's a called strike, 1-1. You can see the fictional Red Sox manager not happy at all with that. I still can't believe that MLB The Show, for all the great things this game does, doesn't let you customize managers. That's another call. Again, that call has been there throughout this game. The umpire has been consistent, but that is an almost impossible strike to do anything with. 1-2 the count here as Smith works to Youkilis. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-2. Smith from the set. Delivers. Youkilis pulls it foul. 2-2 the count. Tried to hold up, and they say he did. Count goes full. Bobby Doerr, who had the game-tying 2-run homer early, swings in the on-deck circle. 3-2 the count. Smith delivers. Slider misses away. Ball 4. That's a nice pitch by Smith, but he doesn't get the call. It's first and second for the Sox here as Bobby Doerr steps in. 1 for 2 to get that 2-run homer back in the 5th. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox looking to break it open. Doerr pulls it down to third. Ramirez on the backhand. Nice play to second to 1. On to first. 5-4-3. Double play is turned. Nicely turned there by Lajoie. Doerr hit it hard, but a nice play by Jose Ramirez. And a much-needed double play there for the Indians. So now runner at third. Here's Larry Gardner. Gardner 1 for 2. He singled back in the 5th. Line drive. Lajoie has it, and the side is retired. So Smith gets out of trouble. Boston can't get the insurance run. We'll see if they live to regret that. We'll head to the top of the 8th at Fenway. 3-2 Red Sox. Lofton, Lajoie, and Jose Ramirez due up for Cleveland. Coming on for the Red Sox, it'll be Koji Uehara. 5-2, a 2.93 earned run average. 19 holes in 31 appearances. Uehara, after a rough year last year, has been back to form here in year 3. He'll face Kenny Lofton. The Sox are without a lefty in the bullpen now. They've used him already. Bergmeyer, the only lefty they have on the staff out there. Lofton tries to bunt his way on and misses. It's 0-1. That time it doesn't miss, and that's a beauty. Tough play. Gardner's not even going to have one. Even if Gardner had come up with that cleanly, Kenny Lofton is beating that out. So the Indians have the leadoff man on. It's the American League stolen base leader, Kenny Lofton. And that'll bring up Napoleon Lajoie. Lajoie is 0 for 3. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Uehara from the set. Runner goes. Throw down to second. It's a beautiful throw from Baratek, but Lofton gets in anyway. Baratek put that throw exactly where he needed to, but Kenny Lofton is just so fast. He's in there anyway, and that eliminates the double play. 0-2 to Lajoie. Uehara strikes him out. Vicious splitter there. Lajoie chases it, and there's one away. Big strikeout for Uehara. That one rode inside. And Lajoie gets tied up in knots. Actually fouled it and held on by Varitek. That's a heck of a play by Varitek to hold on to that. Here's Jose Ramirez. 2 walks. He's 0 for 1. Third in the American League in batting. 17 homers, 70 RBIs. Uehara's going to have to be careful. Not going to walk to put the lead run on. especially with Larry Doby on deck, followed by Manny. Got to think they will pitch him carefully. He's ahead of him now 0-2, so Uehara has put himself in position to stretch out the strike zone here. 0-2 cutter rides in. Ramirez gets a piece and fouls it off. Crowd here in Boston working up the amplitude once more. 0-2 pitch. Down in the dirt. Ramirez won't chase. 37,187 in the stands here at Fenway. Another splitter. Ramirez chases again and fouls it off. One-two pitch from Uehara. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-2. Hop straight up the chute. Varitek sheds the mask, puts it away, and the second out is in the books here in the top of the eighth. So with Lofton on as the leadoff man, he's on second. Now it's Larry Doby. All right, we're going to pause and we're going to think about this for a minute. I still don't think I know platoon and all that. I know Manny's hitting 25 points lower. But they both have the 30 home run. And just Manny has been, if you walk Doby here, and then you have to deal with Manny there, you've got the lead run on base. I think what we're going to do is we're going to let Uehara throw. If he throws a ball to Doby, we're going to intentionally walk him. But I'm going to kind of let it kind of be a AI choice here and see how this goes. Misses 1-0. All right, so now we're going to call the intentional walk there. It's a risky move here. Basically pitch to Manny. Oh God. And I picked the wrong side there. I'm all right. That's all right. Just won't swing here, and then we'll let the ball come in. I would have rocked that pitch too. All right, let me see. Move over to the Red Sox side. All right, so now we're going to go intentionally walk. Put Doby on. And Uehara is going to take his chances with Manny Ramirez. You've got now the force at any base except home. Again, both players have 30 home runs, but Manny has been so incredibly clutch. There is a risk factor involved in here. 1 for 3. High fly ball to right center. It's hit pretty well. Driven deep towards the gap. Betts is chasing, and it's out of here. It's out of here. Manny Ramirez. His second, well, I shouldn't say second home run of the game. First was a 2-run double. Now Manny comes through with the 3-run shot. And the Red Sox, faithful at Fenway in stunned disbelief. The Indians do it to them again. So they walk Doby to set up the force. And Manny hits this one sky high, and it just keeps carrying. 3-run jack for Manny Ramirez, 5 RBIs in the game. That's it for Uehara. And here comes Jack Wilson, and Jonathan Papelbon is standing out in the Red Sox bullpen in bewilderment that he's not going to get a crack at this game.
Now batting.
Unless the Sox can do something in the bottom half. Well, there certainly was a risk factor involved in that, which is one of the reasons why I let the game throw the first pitch and see what they did. If he had thrown a strike, I would have let Uehara throw to Doby. But when they threw the ball, I figured they would pitch around them, walk them, and then deal with Manny there. And Manny dealt with it all right. Home run to kill the Red Sox here. It's 5-3 Tribe in the top of the eighth. 0-2 the count now to Tomei. Skies this one foul. Oh, 2 offering from Wilson. Fastball misses down low. Red Sox hammered Cleveland. That's probably going back, we're now late August. That was probably an early June game that I did here on the schedule. As Tomei scalds that one into right, base hit, ripped right at Mookie Betts. It's a 2-out single for Jim Tomei. But the Red Sox hammered Cleveland there. But this kind of story is all too familiar to the Red Sox, who have seen the Indians come back on them multiple times in the playoffs, including the best game in FSBL history, Game 1 of last year's ALCS. The Red Sox with a 10-0 lead in the fifth. The Indians came back for a 12-10 win in extra innings, ultimately eliminating the Red Sox to advance to the World Series. Fact is, a regular season game isn't going to matter anyway. Getting off of that schneid with the Indians isn't going to happen until the Sox beat them in a postseason series. 1-1 to count. Here as Wilson works to Steve O'Neill. Ground ball down to third. Gardner goes the short way. They get the force at second, and the side is retired. But Manny Ramirez goes deep. His 31st home run of the year is a 3-run shot and puts the Indians in front. It's 5-3 Cleveland as we head to the bottom of the eighth.
Your attention, please.
Now here's Square Moore. Moore 1-2, a 2.96 earned run average. The stocky right-hander. In real life, a fairly nondescript Negro League pitcher. He's become a pretty decent reliever here in the FSBL. So Varitek, due to start things off, but Varitek has not hit well. I don't think Varitek gets to hit here. I don't think that's the move they're looking for. So let's take a look at the bench. Ellsbury is the only lefty bat. I think that's what you're gonna go to here. I don't think you're letting Varitek hit. Especially if Ellsbury gets on, then he gives you some speed on the base paths as well. You don't want to hold on to your only lefty bat when you're not going to have another real reason to use him, probably. We're going to let Ellsbury go for Varitek here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ellsbury 264, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. We'll try to get a comeback started against Square Moore. First pitch fastball is right down the middle for strike one. Moore looks in, gets the sign from O'Neill. Breaking ball, Ellsbury, ground ball right at Lajoie. Go to first, there's one down. So Ellsbury grounds out for the first out of the bottom of the eighth. Here's Dobie Moore. Moore 1 for 3, single back in the first. Moore hits this one well to left. That's going back. It's off the monster. Fielded perfectly by Lofton, but Moore will pull in at second. Has to slide in. Good job by Lofton to make that remotely close, but it's a double for Dobie Moore, his 30th double of the season. And the Sox will get the tying run to the plate here in the bottom of the eighth in the form of Mookie Betts. Curveball. Misses it 1-0. Now I also got to see, do the Indians have a lefty? They've got their closer. Oh, they've got Fosse throwing already. That's an interesting one. All right, so let's see. They may not have a lefty in their bullpen. Oh, no, they do. Judy Gans has been used, and Kansas exhausted. But Joe Shaw is all right, and Parsay is tired. We're going to sit Parsay, and we're going to get Shaw back warming up, because you might want a lefty to face Williams. Unless you're just going to go to Clase there. This would be the third batter for Moore, so you could change pitchers after this. Fastball up and in. It's 2-0. One out, bottom of the eighth, 5-3 Cleveland. Manny Ramirez has driven in all 5 Indians runs. Closer Emmanuel Clase and lefty Joe Schott throwing out in the bullpen. Moore delivers. At the knees, count goes to 2-2. The pitch, fastball fouled off. Moore from the set, delivers. Breaking ball way outside. Runner's going to advance. Couldn't be handled by O'Neill. I think that's a pass ball, and that's how they're going to score it. So Dolby Moore moves up to third. Full count now to Mookie Betts. Ted Williams looms in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch. Betts down the right field line. Slicing foul. Three-two pitch. Betts cracks it into center. That's a base hit. It's an RBI single for Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox have cut the deficit to 1. It's now 5-4. So Betts comes through with the big single. Right back in the center. And that'll bring up Ted Williams as the go-ahead run. And with Williams and Hooper and then Reggie Smith in the middle, I do not think Square Moore gets left in this situation. But the mound visit. So now the question is, with the 2 lefties coming up, I got to see what Shaw's number is. 2.49, so Shaw has been good. I think Joe Schott is the call here. Let Clase throw the ninth rather than ask for the 5-out save, just by the nature of the lefty. So Joe Schott is going to come in. 2-1, a 2.49 earned run average in 17 appearances. And Joe Schott gets the job of dealing with Ted Williams. Tying run on first, Williams the lead run at the plate. Schott sets and delivers. First pitch fastball misses down low. See if the Red Sox would be willing to hit and run here. Or just do a straight steal and try to eliminate the double play possibility. Fastball is in for a called strike. It's 1-1. You can double Williams up if you can get him to put one on the ground here. One offering. Pitch out. That's not going. Reggie Smith waits on deck. Popped up. Foul ground. Ramirez is going to have a play and a huge out for Joe Schott. Gets Ted Williams, and there's 2 away. So now it's up to Reggie Smith. Smith 1 for 3. Again, you're not going to, if first base was open, I'd walk him, but you're not going to put the walk here to push Betts into scoring position. Even though you got the lefty up next and Harry Hooper. Because obviously they could pinch hit for Hooper if they wanted. 0-1 the count here. Joe Schott in a big spot for Cleveland. Fastball misses down low. One and one. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-1. Smith, high fly ball to left. That's carrying. Near the monster. They're looking up. It's off the top of the wall. Takes a weird bounce. Betts is going to come around to score. It's an RBI double for Reggie Smith, and we are tied at 5 here at Fenway. Reggie Smith is 25th double of the year. Goes high up the wall, takes an awkward bounce on Kenny Lofton. I don't think they would have had any shot at Mookie Betts anyway. Hooper's 1 for 3. They're going to let Hooper hit here. Curveball swings and misses. Actually, you know what? I know we're a pitch in. That was a little bit presumptuous of me to say to let Hooper hit here. Let's go take a look at the bench. You got a bunch of righties over there. I got to be able to use one of these guys in this spot. Oh, can any of them? Are any of them listed as being able to play the outfield? Joe Harris can. Okay. All right. So Harris has been all right. Harris has 22 homers this year. So we're going to let Harris hit for Hooper.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting.
We'll act like that first pitch strike was thrown to Harris. Moving suspension of disbelief and all that jazz. 256. 22 homers on the year for Joe Harris. Now comes in a pinch hit spot to face Joe Shaw. Ground ball down to third. Ramirez has it. Throw across the diamond to first, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for repair. Reggie Smith ties it up. We head to the top of the ninth. Indians and Red Sox tied at 5. It is never dull when these two teams lock up. Joe Harris will stay in the game and left. Hooper's out. Christian Vasquez comes in for Jason Barrett. Charlie Jameson to step in, and let me see who the Sox have going. I'm not really getting what my controller is acting a little bit weird there. I apologize. Ike DeLocke and Wade Davis. Jack Wilson, his 6.5 ERA. I know he strikes guys out, but he also walks the yard. I don't know if in this situation you want to leave Jack Wilson in this game. DeLocke has been really good. Davis has been good. You don't have another lefty. James and Chapman and Walken, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, they traded for Wade Davis. This is kind of what you got him for, is to put him in a big spot. So Wade Davis will come in here. 10-4 in relief. A 3.03 earned run average in 59 appearances. Davis came over with Charlie Leibrandt in the Dwight Evans trade at the deadline. Now they're going to ask Davis to throw a scoreless ninth here and give the Sox a chance to win it in the bottom half. Here's Charlie Jameson batting .292. Ike DeLocke still throwing in the pen. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Jameson out to short. Moore grabs it, and there's one away. Oh for 3. Breaking ball. Chapman fouls it off. Sinker misses down and in. It's 1-1. High cutter, swung on and missed. They tried to hold up. They say he was unable to. 1-2, the count to Chapman. Breaking ball from Davis gets Chapman. Wicked curveball from Wade Davis, and there's 2 away here in the top of the ninth. There you see the sequence. Curveball, sinker, cutter, and curveball. Change the eye level all over the place on it. So now order turns over. Here's Kenny Lofton. Lofton is 1 for 4. Curveball from Davis misses down and away. Single and a run scored for Kenny Lofton. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Davis rocks. 2-1 pitch from Davis. Misses inside. It's 3-1. Napoleon Lajoie waits on deck. Don't want to let Lofton get on here. If he gets on, you can pretty much bet the house Lofton will be trying to run. 3-1 pitch from Davis. Lofton slashes it foul, and the count goes full. Davis rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. Fastball away. Gasses Lofton. Great job by Wade Davis out of the bullpen. And the side is retired. The uniform glitch pops up for the first time in this broadcast. Youkilis, Dorr, and Gardner due up for the Red Sox, not the Indians. So the Indians are going to call on Steve Carsey for Carsey here in 49 appearances. Youkilis to start things off. Walked in the 7th. Both teams have gone through their benches pretty deeply here. Sox do still have John Valentin on there. Fastball in for a called strike. Clase is still throwing for the Tribe. Looks like he had sat down and now is up and throwing again. Youkilis is 0 for 2. Tried to hold up. They say down at first that he did. One and 1 the count. It was light out when this game started. It is now dark. Wisconsin Fenway Park here in Boston. 2-1 the count. Carsey delivers. High fastball. That time they say Youkilis went, and it's 2-2. Carsey delivers. Youkilis tapper up the third base line. Ramirez touches it up and foul ground. Count goes to 2-2. Fastball misses inside. The count is full. Jimmy Collins is still on the bench as well. Not a lot of speed, but Youkilis not particularly fast. Youkilis gets on, you might see a runner for him. 3-2 pitch. Youkilis ground ball up the middle. Lajoie can't get there. It's a base hit. Seeing eye single for Kevin Youkilis. And the Red Sox have the winning run on to lead off the bottom of the ninth. That'll bring up Bobby Dorr. Dorr has a 2-run homer on his ledger today. So we're going to go check out the Red Sox bench, see if there's any speed there. Also have to be somebody who I know can play first base, because otherwise the game is going to lock up and freeze everything, and we can't have that. I do think I have Valentin entered to play every position, and I do. 46-54. Not a lot of speed there. Youkilis is a 47. I'm not sure that's really a big enough speed difference. It make more sense to hold on to those guys as bat options, if necessary. So we're going to let Youkilis run for himself. less than a 10-point increase in speed. I just don't think they're going to burn through the guy there. Door squares to bunt, and it's a bad one. He pops up the bunt. Tomei feels it, and that's a huge error from Bobby Dorr. They called for the sacrifice, and Dorr popped up the bunt. Tomei snags it, and that's a big out here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Larry Gardner. Gardner is 1 for 3. First pitch fastball is in for a called strike. Arce from the set. Delivered. Gardner chases a high fastball, and it's 0-2. Arce gets the sign from O'Neill. 0-2 pitch. Fastball. That one misses up high. Gardner lays off. Splitter misses down low. The count goes to 2-2. Another one in the dirt. Gets away. Runner will not try to advance. Youkilis wisely holds. Christian Vasquez is on deck for the Sox. 3-2 the count to Larry Gardner. Youkilis on first. Gardner fouls it off. Arce delivers. Gardner, line shot right at Jose Ramirez for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 away, Christian Vasquez has to hit for himself, but there's not another catcher available. Vasquez, .292, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. He's hit well in his reserve role. He's actually started to hit better since Varitek came back. Fastball misses down low. One 0 pitch. Rounded foul. One and one. Change up. Vasquez fouls it off. High fastball swung on and missed, and we got free baseball here at Fenway. Arce fans Vasquez will go to the 10th. Indians 5, Red Sox 5 here at Fenway. Napoleon Lajoie will start things off against Wade Davis. Cutter in there for a called strike. I am not going to use either closer. If the game decides to use one of the closers, obviously it can. I wouldn't override that. But I'm not going to use either closer in a tie game. Oh, 0-2 the count as Davis works to Lajoie. Fastball misses up high. That one's down in the dirt. The count goes to 2-2. Davis delivers. Lajoie pops it up on the infield. Youkilis takes charge. He'll get there, puts it away for out number 1. So here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2, 2 walks, a run scored. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Davis rocks and fires. Fastball misses down low. 1-1. Two and one the count. Davis to Ramirez. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-1. Larry Doby waits on deck. After Doby would be Manny Ramirez. 3-1 pitch from Davis. Ramirez pulls it foul. The 3-2 offering from Davis. Ramirez, smash, goes the other way down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Ramirez takes the turn. Hooper retrieves, throw in the second is not in time. I'm sorry, that's not Hooper. Hooper's out of the game at this point. That's Joe Harris out there now, but it's the 34th double of the season for Jose Ramirez, who puts one past Gardner, who is shading him a bit to pull. Understandably so. But Ramirez reaches second with the one-out double. Here's Larry Doby. Certainly not going to walk Doby again. That blew up in their face last time. Because now if you get Doby, you'll intentionally walk Manny. Oh, 0-1 the count to Larry Doby. Runner goes, and he can't handle it. Vasquez loses the ball on the exchange. Jose Ramirez, his 17th stolen base of the year. They send him to steal third. Vasquez loses it on the exchange, and the lead run is 90 feet away. And a big sinker from Davis gets Doby. Huge strikeout there for Wade Davis.
The batter, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
3 pitches, gets the out. And now, here's Manny. 2 for 4, a 2-run double, a 3-run homer. There you see the shot that gave the Indians their shortly held lead in the 8th. You're not going to pitch to Manny Ramirez. Honestly, at this point, it's risky, but you're gonna walk Ramirez and walk Tomei. Load the bases and make Steve O'Neill try to beat you, either more so than either one of those other guys. No. That's not what the fuck? Oh, sorry. Pardon my language there. Oh, please, Manny, don't swing at this. Oh, that would be disastrous. Okay. That was dumb on my part. I don't know why I moved the control back. All right, no harm, no foul. Don't mind me. I would have felt horrible after making a mistake like that to go and potentially cost the Red Sox this game. All right, so Manny is walked. The FCC will have a call for my expletive there. I apologize. Going to walk Tomei as well. So now, bases loaded, 2 outs, sets up the force at any base for Steve O'Neill. O'Neill came into this game late for Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1. Cutter from Davis in for a called strike. Force at any base. 5-5, top of the 10th. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Wade Davis pitching to Steve O'Neill. O'Neill in the left. Gets down, it's a base hit. 1 run will score. Runner comes around. Relay throw home. He'll be out at the plate. Manny probably shouldn't have gone there. Not sure if Manny ran through the sign. He's Manny, so we'll assume that he did. But the run comes home, and the Indians take a 6-5 lead here in the top of the 10th. Steve O'Neill comes through, and now The closer, Emmanuel Clase, is going to try to wrap this one up for the Indians. 2-2, 26 saves, ERA a bit close to 4. The Clase has not been as good as he was in each of the first 2 years. Top of the order for the Red Sox, here's Dobie Moore. 2 for 4, a single and a double. Runs scored, also made a fantastic play at short earlier on. Clase deals. Moore, line shot but right at Jose Ramirez, one away. Moore hit that one on the screws, but Ramirez guarding the line down at third. Perfectly positioned for the shot. There's one out. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 for 4, single, double, and an RBI. First pitch swinging. Betts hits this one well to left. It's high off the monster. Played perfectly by Charlie Jameson. Betts will hold with a single. Beautifully handled there by Jameson. Betts again. That one a little bit lower on the wall than the one before. So now, one out, man on first. Here's Ted Williams as the winning run. Fastball from Clase up and in. Williams is 1 for 4. He had the game tying RBI single earlier on. 30 homers, 78 RBIs for Williams. Throw over to first. Betts gets back in. Clase delivers. Fastball is in for a called strike. It is never a dull moment when these two teams lock up. The Yankees have fallen again to the Orioles. So the Orioles have taken the first 3 of a 4-game set against the Yankees, who are struggling against the lower teams in their division. That's why the Red Sox have overtaken first. Slider in there, counts 1-2 now to Williams. Clase deals. Williams, high fly ball to right. Going back, it's not going to make it. Dobie tracks it down, and the Sox are down to their final out. Williams didn't miss that one by much. But Dobie gets there, and it's going to be up to Reggie Smith. Smith came through with the big hit earlier on as well. 2 for 4. Fastball in for a called strike. Actually, Williams had the first hit to bring them within 1. Smith had the game tying hit, actually. 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Betts doesn't go. We thought Betts might try to get into scoring position. 1-1 the count. Fastball off the plate. It's 2-1. Fastball is in, and the count goes to 2-2. The crowd here at Fenway on its collective feet. 2-2 pitch from Clase to Smith. Rides inside. That actually almost hit him. Count goes full. Betts will be off on the pitch. 3-2 from Clase. Smith, high fly ball to center. Lofton's going back. He has room. Puts it away. The ball game is over. And the Cleveland Indians get a much-needed win here after the Sox have taken the first 2 in this series. A back-and-forth battle. Now, I'll tell you, these two teams, selfishly, I kind of hope these two teams meet again in the postseason this year. I think just another playoff series between them would be an incredible story. It is never a dull moment when the Indians and Red Sox have met in the FSBL over these first 3 years. Steve Carsey gets the win. Wade Davis, the tough luck loser there. Davis did not pitch badly at all out of the pen. May have stretched him a little. Manny gets player of the game, 2 for 4, a double, a homer, 5 runs batted in. Manny Ramirez getting hot at the right time for Cleveland. Emmanuel Clase saves his 27th. Final line score, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Indians. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. Let's check out that box score for a moment. Oh, it's not gonna tell me. It says 10. I was looking for the number of guys left on base for both teams. Both teams kind of emptying their benches out here. The Red Sox hit into 3 double plays. That's how you get 12 hits and lose. So that will wrap it up here from Fenway. What a ball game. Appreciate you guys tuning in here. Our good friend Mike, Sports Time Machine. Ashton Cook telling us about track coaches for whatever reason, but thanks for coming in anyway. For Dwayne Mart's YouTube network, be sure to give Dwayne's channel and Mike's Sports Time Machine channel a well worth visit. And Big Blue was in here in the early going. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm hoping to have a pre-recorded football broadcast up later on tonight, if possible, and may get a live stream in too once I fix my speech impediment, depending on when my wife goes to bed tonight. On a Friday, the nurse is usually tired at the end of her week, which I understand. But regardless, hopefully I'll run into you guys at some point later on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Indians take down the Red Sox 6-5 in extras.